All right, hey everybody, my name is Cedric. I'm sure some of you already know me from my work with the Frankfurt School Blockchain Center, but today I'm here to tell you about Finzen, the all-in-one personal finance dashboard. So living and working in Frankfurt in the financial heart of Germany, it can sometimes be easy to forget that financial literacy is not a given for everyone. When I spend some time back home in the tiny village out near Stuttgart that I'm from originally, I hear the wildest stories from people that are barely getting by on minimum wage, but are leveraged way above what they should be on random cryptocurrencies that nobody's ever heard of, to others who just accumulate any excess capital in their checkings account because they don't know what to do with it. I mean, think about your own life. I'm sure most of us here in this room would consider ourselves to have a relatively high level of financial literacy. But what about our friends? What about our families? Where do they fall on these levels? Maybe you know somebody that's just a little bit too into buy now, pay later, or somebody who just shoves all their cash under their mattress because they think investing is a scam. I'm sure we all know one or two of these people, and really, who can blame them? Because nobody teaches you this stuff. According to the European Union, only 18% of EU citizens can be considered to have a high level of financial literacy. And that's at a time when more people are investing than ever before, especially more young people. We have access to new markets, we have access to new asset classes, but seemingly what nobody has is a plan of what they're doing. That's where Finzen comes in. Like I said, it's the all-in-one personal finance dashboard that combines budgeting, cash flow analysis, and investment tracking into one to generate rich visual reports that intuitively tell users how they're doing and guide them towards reaching their personal finance goals. So how does it look in practice? At the core of Finzen, we have a simple budgeting function where users plan their monthly expenses and then track their inflows and their outflows. Finzen then uses this data to generate rich visual reports that tell you at a glance how you're doing and what you should be doing better. What sets Finzen apart from its competitors is the close link between your budget, your cash flow, and your investment portfolio. Because the first rule of investing is never put in more than you can afford to lose. But how much really is that? I mean, it really varies from person to person and depends on a whole bunch of metrics. So Finzen is designed from the ground up to help everybody individually answer these questions. At launch, our investment tracker will cover all of TradFi, your stocks, your bonds, your ETFs, digital assets, of course, because I think they're a vital part of personal finance going forward, Forex, commodities, and soon we're planning on adding real estate and maybe some other asset classes. So that no matter whether you're a struggling college student who's just trying to get through the month, or you're somebody at the end of a long and successful career that wants to make sure all their ducks are in a row for retirement, Finzen will provide value to you. At this point, I'll mention that we'll be operating on a subscription model, and we believe that this ultra long-term retention potential is going to be a huge competitive advantage for us. The team behind Finzen is myself and Ayush, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. But let me tell you, Ayush is not only a great guy, he's an experienced and passionate software developer who I've had the pleasure of working with before when we competed together in the 2020 Spring Chainlink Hackathon, in which our team took home the grand prize, beating out over 1,000 other participants. So as you can tell, we're quite ambitious, we're quite driven, we're planning to get this off the ground as soon as possible. So if you like what you saw and you'd like free and early access to the Finzen platform, you can drop your email on finzen.org. And we're also putting together a pre-seed round. So if you would like to join us on our journey, you can reach out to me, cedric@finzen.org. I have an extended investor pitch deck ready to go. And with that being said, I think I've covered everything in exactly 5 minutes. Now I know 10 slides in 5 minutes, quite daring. So if things went a little fast, please scan the QR code, take home the slides to review later at your leisure. As for me, I'll be spending the rest of my day hanging out around the Frankfurt School Blockchain Center booth. Come by, say hi, ask me anything, or tell me how I did. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of the conference.